everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals, and today is going to be part 1 in a series, and I am calling this my Snippet Roll series. And as you guys know, I love snippet rolls, and you guys are probably all familiar with what a snippet roll is, but I thought, what could you use to make them a little different? Meaning, let's make them using different materials. So I'm going to break down my series into, I don't know how many, but each of the series is going to be using a different specific type of material. And this is going to be part 1. And part 1 is we're going to use wallpaper. I recently got a new wallpaper book and I am so excited. They are really hard to find. And I think I've talked about this before. A lot of the paint stores do not have ones that are expired anymore or will not share them with you. I don't know if wallpaper isn't that popular anymore. I don't know what the deal is. But one guy at the paint store that I asked, and this is just a little side note, he said the only way I'd be able to give you a wallpaper book is if you look on the back, if there's an expiration date on that, and I could give you any expired ones. Well, turns out what the companies are doing now who create the wallpaper, they put perpetual on the back, meaning they never expire. So I can't get them, unfortunately. So I'm always on the lookout, and I recently found one at an antique store. Yay! I'll have to show you that in another video, maybe when I do a video on my latest thrift store antique mall hauls, and that'll be fun. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. Let's make one just with wallpaper. So what I am going to do is I started out with, here are some strips from the wallpaper book that I recently purchased. Look how pretty these are. And I just tore some strips. They tear really easy, like paper. So what I'm going to do on this particular one is I start with a base. Let's see. And the base is just a long strip. Doesn't matter how long. You can make them out however long you want. And I always like to start with a base, and this one is probably about 1 inch across, and it can be any size you want depending on the size of the snippet roll you want. But I like something that I can glue my scraps to, and in this instance, it's going to be all wallpaper. Now, I have never done this, so let's see how it turns out. Okay, so we're going to start tearing again, and you can make your snippet roll any size. And I thought, if we have time, I'm going to make a mini snippet roll. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, right? So I'm just going to start tearing up some of my wallpaper. And this is the one that is also used as the base. This is one that is textured, and it still tears, except it doesn't tear across, only down, because it's got fabric threaded throughout. So I have to cut this one. So let me see. Let me see if one of these fancy dancy scissors will cut. Yep, it will. And I'm just cutting these pieces in about, I would say, see, there's one of the strings. Whoa. See, the strings come off right there, if you can see it. These are, what was I talking about? These are about 1 to 2 inches, and you can always trim them down. So we're going to do all wallpaper, and I'm excited to see how this turns out. I don't know. I have a pretty good idea that they'll look pretty fabulous, just because I like the patterns that I picked. All right, so, and on this one, I do like the flowers, so I want to definitely get most of the flowers, and maybe not so much of the plain, so we'll get that out of the way. Let's see. I like the pattern that shows through, because I've got a lot of more subdued plain patterns there, and I want something that has more of a bold pattern, kind of to be like a focal point. So we'll even have a focal point in our snippet roll. Now, I'm asking myself, is this cheating or not? I don't know. Am I cheating by saying maybe we'll use some paint chips? Because paint chips aren't wallpaper, but I didn't have any wallpaper samples that were this color. So we might use this. But you know what? Who cares? It's cheating. Oh well. I figured it goes on the wall, so maybe it's the same kind of stuff, you know, paint, wallpaper. That's what I'm going with. So I pulled a couple of those. Now, okay, so we're going to start gluing here. Now, I don't know if it would be easier for you to distress the edges of, you know, the white areas before you glue it down. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air on that, just depending on, you know, where it ends up on your snippet roll, whether it sticks out or it's hidden behind another piece of wallpaper. I don't know. I don't know. And what I love so much about snippet rolls, you guys, is they are so versatile and they add such a great amount of interest to the page, and it just gives the page dimension. And that's what I love, is, you know, something of interest on the page. And you don't have to use the whole snippet roll. You can use bits and pieces, and I'm going to show you that in my series here on the different ways you can use your snippet rolls. So that's going to be part of this series too. Let's see what else. Let's do one of these pinkies. Isn't that a gorgeous pink? I've always loved pink. Loved pink. Oh, I don't have any of these dark guys, and it's kind of got like a gold foil on that. Ooh wee. Love that. All right, where's some more of that dark? Here we go. It's kind of a burgundy red. I don't know. It's just gorgeous, but it does, it brings out the pinks in the other wallpaper sample there. And one thing that's weird is, you know how on the back of the wallpaper samples, they're usually like white? This one is gray. I've never seen that before. So anyways, let's just start gluing. Start gluing. And I am going to be using, excuse me, Fabri-Tac, because it works on everything pretty much. Now I'm going to just go and start randomly placing these down. And actually, I don't want a lot of that covered up. So I'm going to go down a little bit on that one, just because I want the flower to be, you know, to be seen. And so since these are random pieces, I'm going to be, you know, just placing them one way or another. And then we'll go back over and we'll add some more. Oh, this is pretty, you guys. I've never done this with wallpaper. And I'm like, let's make snippet rolls with other things that you don't think about, right? Yay, yay, yay. What do I need? I need some of this. When I first saw snippet rolls, you guys, I fell in love with them. I absolutely love snippet rolls. I just think they're so cool. So stinking cool. All right, I got some more. Do a little more distressing on this. Take down the white. I need a little greeny. I mean a pinky. There we go. All right. Does this look good, you guys? Doesn't it look good? Oh, yay. Okay. What else? Oh, I need some more of the green wallpaper here. All right, and then maybe, what do I need down here? Oh, I wanted one of these, see, look at that one. Oh, one of these cream colored ones. All right, now from here, bam, already the base, right? But I still want to use a little more of the color. So let's just put some on top so that it kind of, you know, you can see the background underneath, but the focal point is the flower on here. I'm gonna put that together. Let's see. Oh, I have another one. Or should I do that? Or should I even do that? I don't know. Don't know. I think it looks kind of cool just the way it is. All right. So how quick and how easy is that? Now from here, this is not totally secured down. It's just kind of tacked down. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add a little bit of sparkle because I just have to. I can't not, but you don't have to. So I'm going to use some tulle again. And I say again because I always use tulle because I love it so much. But you could do anything. You could leave it as is. So this is going to be our wallpaper snippet roll. And we're going to go through. I am so excited about this. I just thought of this and I got to do a video on this. We're going to just make some cool things with these snippet rolls. Now what I did right there is I just peeled up the end because it's not secured the whole way down and just tucked the piece of tulle underneath so it kind of sticks out. And what I like about tulle is it's see-through, even though there is some sparkle to it. And it does add some really pretty, it just complements whatever you're working on. That's why I like it so much. Okay, so press that down. Let's see what else we can do on here. Let's get another piece here. Oops. Stuff is flying here, you guys. Like it is. Are you guys messy crafters? Meaning like, you know, there's stuff all over your tables. That's me. And all over your floor. Oh yeah. I try to clean up, but not all the time. Not all the time. I try though, because after I redid my craft room, I thought, you know, I'm going to make sure I keep it clean because it's really pretty and it makes me happy when it's cleaned and tidied up. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at cleaning it up. All right, now look at how cool that is. Yay. So we're going to put that off to the side and I want to do a mini. I've never done a mini. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pieces that we have left over from that and we're going to make a little baby one. Oh, yay. Let's just see what happens. Get out of there. All right, so we're going to start gluing again. Make a little mini guy. So we're going to tear the pieces up. So this is going to be, these are less, well, maybe not less than, up to an inch, let's just say. And I think maybe some are a little more, maybe some are a little less. So, let's see, what do I got here? What do I have? Some more of that. What else do I need? I need some more of this. So I'm going to make these purposely smaller than the others. What else do I need? What? More of this. Yep. More of that. And then more of this. So you guys get the idea. And we're just going with it. We're just going with the flow again here, guys. And I think that that's when some of the coolest things are created, is when, you know, you just don't worry too much about how it's going to turn out, and just let your creativity flow. Oops, forgot to distress that guy. Get that down there. Okay. Move that along. That one's not glued down. I better secure that a little bit more. What else do I need? I don't know. I don't know. I think I need another one of these guys. Get a little guy there. Some more distress ink just around the edges there. Oh, that looks really, really good. Really good, you guys. And then how about some more of this textured wallpaper here? Except I want that under this guy because I want the pattern to show up. So we'll do that. All right, so you don't have to make them that long. I'm going to cut this one off just because I want to get moving on the next step. Yay! All right, so from here, should I add tool? Of course. The baby one has to have some of the same sparkle as the big one. And you could even just lay it over the top like that. Oh, I don't know. That looks kind of cool. But I still like the tuck under technique. I like the tuck. Okay. Get that one tucked under there. It's kind of boinging out. Still is. What? Come on, get some glue under there. Hold that down. All right. And then one more little guy on the bottom here. And I think what another reason why I like to use these so much is they don't have to end up in a straight line in your journals, although they do look great. And I'll show you all that when we get to it. That's why I'm so excited. I got to make all these. Because then I'm going to show you all the different ways to use them. Oh, yay! All right, so what I like to do now is hold it up, move this little baby one out of the way, and look at the parts that stick out. And you can do this at any time. You can leave it the same. Now, I don't want to cut this off, but I'm going to have to because it's a little too big. I'm not going to use those scissors. I'm going to use my crafting scissors because I like the way the end is. And then you just look at it and say, well, this kind of end sticks out. You know, this sticks out a little bit. And I don't make them all exactly even, but just so that they kind of flow together and one doesn't look like it sticks out way too much, like it doesn't belong. Just make that one look a little weird. That's still weird. These guys stick sometimes. All right, so that one looks pretty good. You know, just so far as it's somewhat cohesive all the way down. And this little guy looks pretty dang cute. And I would say just a little bit off the end of this one. Let's see if my other scissors work on this textured. Yes, it does. Yay. So just a little bit off the ends. All right, so those two little guys are done. There are the wallpaper snippets. All right, and we're doing really good on time. So I want to make another kind. Okay, so this is all wallpaper and paint chips. Let's do a fabric scrap one, all fabric. Yay! So I pulled out some scraps in my huge scrap pile. Now what I'm going to start with on this is I was going to use this, but this is kind of flimsy. I need a piece of cardstock, so hold on just a sec. I like to start with something that is a little more sturdy for the back. So I'm trying to get a piece of cardstock here. Hold on, guys. Ugh. All right. And you can start with a piece of heavy-duty cardstock, which is what I'm going to be using right here. Let me just cut this. Or you could use, what else could you use? You could use just a piece of cardboard, piece of chipboard. Now, chipboard might be a little too heavy. Just some sort of sturdy backing. So we're going to do the same thing on this. Now, okay, so we got the wallpaper. We're going to be doing the all fabric. So let's just start tearing. Whoops. Tearing and gluing. So I've got some tea-dyed paper. I've got some scraps that I've used in my other journals here. So this is just scrapbook paper, which I love. So you got music. Of course, you got to add music, right? Yay. All right, and obviously I gravitate towards vintage. I just love vintage, but you could do anything you want. You could even do an eclectic one where it's all sorts of different types, you know, all sorts of different themes. Doesn't have to be all vintage or all one color. Got some book page here. Get that going on there. I want some more pink in this because I am a fan of pink. That's for sure. I love pink. Love it. Whoa, I told you. I get going and stuff's flying all around here. More paper. What else do I need? Some more of that greeny. I like that green. It's really pretty. All right. So I really am excited to show you guys all the different ways to use these because they're so versatile. They are so versatile. All right, so now what do I need? Not that this even matters. So see, there's me getting all matchy and making sure everything looks the same. Another book page. And another little pinky guy. Like the pink. Love the pink. What am I talking about here? All right. Whoops. I skated around. Okay, so got another one. Yay. And they're so easy. And they're so quick to put together. Now, to me, I got a lot of pretty fabric. Or not fabric. No, that's another one. A lot of pretty papers here. But this one is looking awfully stark and plain up there at the top. So I'm going to have to add something over the top of that guy. So let's do this little pink guy. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, another one. Done. Done. And you can even tear these too. And some of the wallpaper you can tear too, which I was surprised. I thought, you know, it'd be really hard to tear. Nope. So this one, rather than using my scissors, I'm just tearing. All right, do you see any weird guys that stick out too much? I don't think so. And then what I'm going to do is distress the edges again. All right. And the way I like to think of these is like I like to think of my base layer. This is something that you can add to your journals and put additional things over the top, and I'll show you that later here. So to me, this looks great as is, but I always like to add more stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the camera real quick. I'm going to sew kind of a random, stitch all the way down on all of these. And if you don't have a sewing machine, no big deal. Just make sure that they're all secured down. So you may need to go through and, add a little bit of glue here and there just to make sure they're stuck. But they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So hold on one second and I'll be right back after I sew these. All right, guys, here they are. Yay. And I'm so excited. I want to keep going on this. So, is all I got to say is I just love these. So here is our scrap paper snippet. Here is the baby wallpaper snippet. Here is the bigger wallpaper snippet. Now, the next in the series, I am going to make a different type of snippet roll. And then we're going to continue on. And then the final in this series is I'm going to show you all the different ways you can use what you've created. So stick with me. This is going to be a really fun series, and I hope you guys learn something. So start making those snippet rolls, guys, and I will see you in my next video. And please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.